AfriForum considering taking action against Mogoeng's appointment, and international countries crucial in making climate change talks to succeed. With this update, I'm Maladzi. Civil rights organization AfriForum is considering taking legal action to set aside the appointment of Judge McCoy as the new Chief Justice. President Jacob Zuma announced Mogoeng's appointment yesterday despite strong opposition from civil rights groups, law society and some members of the public. AfriForum says it has instructed its legal team to investigate the possibility of setting aside the appointment. The possible challenge relates to the appointment process. Mogoeng was the only nominee and contender for the top judicial post. AfriForum's Khalil Krill explains.
We believe that the process was unlawful. The fact is there needs to be consultation with the Judicial Service Commission as well as opposition parties. But what we've seen is the President made known his nomination before consulting, and we believe that makes a mockery of any consultation process if a decision is made before consultation takes place.
Police in Northwest now say 11 teachers and 5 foreign nationals were burnt to death in a horror road accident near the N4 Zeerust this morning. Although the death toll is believed to have risen to 17, police say they can't confirm that as yet. Police spokesperson Lesego Metsi says they're working with relatives and colleagues to assist in identifying the deceased.
At this stage, we are still trying to identify the bodies. I can indicate that due to the state of the bodies, we cannot identify them because the combi caught fire immediately after the accident. Therefore, we are still struggling to get their identity. As soon as we've managed to get the identities, we'll reveal them to the media so that the nation can know who were involved in that accident.
President Jacob Zuma says for the climate change summit in Durban to succeed, the international community has to honor international commitments made in Cancun. Leaders at the last summit in Mexico agreed to, among others, mobilize at least $100 billion per annum until 2020 for the Green Climate Fund to help ease the impact of climate change in developing countries. Zuma speaking at the end of the informal ministerial meeting on climate change in Pretoria this morning.
I call on the international community to honor the international commitments and undertakings made under the climate change process. For an outcome in Durban, a solution needs to be found that would preserve the balance between the continuation of the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol as it relates to mitigation and adaptation.
And finally, the IFP has attributed its leader, Mangosuthu Butheleli's ill health to fatigue resulting from his busy schedule. Butheleli was admitted to hospital in Empangeni on the KwaZulu-Natal North Coast yesterday. His doctors say he needs rest. Butheleli, who is also traditional Prime Minister of the Zulu Nation, will not be able to attend tomorrow's reed dance at Nyokeni Royal Residence at Nongoma in northern KwaZulu-Natal. IFP Secretary General Musa Zondi says Butheleli is expected to be discharged in a week's time. You can catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and anytime here on NewsBreak Option 1.